Welcome to day one of my advent calendar of well-being and mindfulness tips. So it's great to have you with me, and we're going to get straight into a really short mindfulness practice. And just a reminder, it's best to do this sitting down on the floor or the chair. Please don't do this driving or operating any machinery or holding any children or anything that, if you did drop off for a few seconds or a few minutes, could cause any harm to yourself or someone else. So just a bit of a warning there. And but otherwise, please enjoy this, and I really hope that you will join me for the rest of December. So let's start the practice just by getting comfortable in our seats, and we want to be reasonably upright but not too rigid or too stiff. We want the breath to be able to flow in our bodies, but we don't want to be too slouched, but we don't want to be too, upright and rigid. We want to be able to relax. And just bringing our awareness first to the breath. And this is something we can do any time of day or night, wherever we are, just bringing our focus into our breath. And just noticing the breath coming in into our bodies and noticing it coming out of our bodies. And then I'm just going to invite you, if you want to close your eyes or just lower your gaze, whatever feels comfortable for you in wherever you're sitting. And again, just bringing your focus back into the breath. And there's no right or wrong way to breathe. Doesn't matter whether it's in or out of your mouth or nose. And if it's a very short, rapid, shallow breath, that's fine. If it's long, deep and slow, it's also fine. And even if it's something else and fluctuating between different types of breath, it's all welcome. And just trust that your body knows what breath to give you as you bring yourself into presence. And just breathing, just bringing that focus to the breath. Noticing the breath as it comes in. Noticing the breath as it comes out. And then something I also like to do is to try and feel the connection with whatever I'm sitting on, whether it's a cushion, a chair, the floor, train seat. And just noticing, how do your seat bones feel as they're connecting with the chair? Does the chair feel like a plank of wood? Is it very hard and solid and your seat bones are digging into it? It could be feeling quite cushiony and soft. Or maybe you can't even get quite the sense of how it feels underneath you. You know it's there, but it's a bit theoretical at the moment. And again, there's no right or wrong answer. It's really just about bringing our awareness out of our busy minds and into our bodies. And as we bring that awareness to the connection with whatever we're sitting on, we can also just bring our awareness to the breath again. And just noticing the breath coming in, noticing the breath coming out. And just noticing, being aware if our body responds in any way. Is anything tightening? Or is anything opening or loosening or relaxing? And again, there's no right or wrong answer. We're just noticing what's happening. Bringing ourselves into presence, into connection with our bodies. And just remembering the breath, remembering to bring our awareness to the breath as it comes into our bodies and comes out of our bodies. And then bringing that awareness down to the connection with whatever we're sitting on. And just for the next few breaths, just feeling into whether we know that we're being held by the chair. Can we feel that safety that the chair or the floor has got us? We don't need to do anything except just sit here, just be with ourselves, and just breathe, and just noticing the breath and inquiring into how that connection is with the chair or the seat underneath us. And just staying here for a few more breaths. And then as we start to close this first mindfulness practice, starting to bring our attention to our hands and our toes, and just wiggling our fingers, wiggling our toes a little bit, maybe just moving from side to side, maybe just rolling our shoulders, whatever feels good and helps us bring ourselves back into the world around us, getting us ready for the rest of the day. And very slowly just starting to think about what it's going to be like when we open our eyes. We don't have to do it immediately. And very slowly, when you're ready, just slowly opening your eyes again. So thanks for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow.